Hi, welcome to vlog number 5. It's the school holidays here, so if you hear some strange noises in the background, that's my kids in the kitchen making funny things in the microwave, and really, I don't want to know. We've also been making sock puppets. Here's a little one here. Check that out. Quite proud of myself, really. And it's got me thinking about how in the madness of my everyday life I've actually had the chance or found the opportunities to get creative enough to write the songs on this album. So often we end up with other situations coming in and crowding out our creativity, and if you've got responsibilities and a job and family and all those other things, we can end up feeling like we don't have time to get creative. I would love to be able to tell you that I closeted myself away in some glorious European location and wrote these songs, but that would be lying, because in fact I just wrote them as my everyday life continued. So there's a couple of things I just wanted to quickly share with you. The first is that I like to be always prepared for creativity. 2 of the songs on this album I wrote while driving, and I discovered in New Zealand it's illegal to talk on your cell phone while driving, but it's not illegal to talk into your cell phone as long as nobody else is on the other end. So I have been on the open road out in the country, and brilliant ideas have kind of come into my head, and I've just grabbed my phone, flicked it open and sung or spoke an idea into that. And you know, sometimes we get these brilliant ideas and we think, I'll never forget it, but as soon as we're home it's gone. We've got to be able to grab it. I have this other wonderful thing called a pen and paper. I know, very high tech, but I'm always prepared to write down ideas as I go along. The other thing I love to do is work to my strengths. I'm great at 2 things. I'm very good at procrastination, and I'm excellent at misbehaving. So I work to my strengths. And if I'm supposed to be writing, what I do is I pretend that I'm supposed to be doing something else. And then I think, oh, you know, really? Do I have to do that right now? Maybe I could just sneak into the office, shut the door, and suddenly I find myself writing a song. It's a little bit self-delusional, but it actually works for me. And you never know, it might work for you. The other thing I like to do is have myself prepared. This is my little space where I work at home. As you can see, my piano. This is my grandmother handed this down to my mother, who handed it down to me. It's terribly out of tune, but I love it. It's got a lot of character. And I always have a guitar out sitting, one of my guitars over here behind me. And what you are looking at right here, what you can't see, is my computer setup, speaker, and a setup to be able to record and grab ideas as I have them. So if I come into here at any time and I lock myself away, I'm ready to grab any sort of idea and have a look at it. And sometimes out of a big idea, just a small idea is something that you want to keep. But I like to be ready, so I don't have to come in here and get all set up. It's just kind of available to me. So don't be shy, get creative. And don't feel like if everyday life is busy that it doesn't mean that you can be creative, because we've got to go looking for those little spaces. We've got to go finding those times, because if we wait till it's the perfect opportunity, let's face it, we're never going to get there. So find space, find time, get any ideas down that you can, and above all, enjoy yourself. I'll see you next week.